But now I have homemade perfume. But that is not good enough. What I want to do is use the wood shavings with the homemade perfume.
Nothing smells better than cedar cologne.
Actually, wood usually smells pretty good that way. All right, I think we are good for now. So let us move on. Can I go around this way? I can. Now I should go to the Palace of Prostheses. Prostheses? Whatever. Let's talk to the bank manager, though. How are things
Hey
going?
there, Moneybags.
Very funny, Mr. Threepwood. Are you enjoying the money you stole?
I didn't get to keep it.
Hey, I'm innocent.
Yes, right. And I'm a 20-carat brooch.
It was a no-nose man.
It was the no-nosed man.
Well, I wish I had $1 for every time I've heard that. Of course, I used to. Until you came along, that is.
Aren't you insured by the FDIC? Or do you guys not have an FDIC here in the Pirates' lands?
Have you seen someone go by here carrying a bag of loot?
What does he look like?
Sort of like me.
Yes, I've seen him. But he didn't have a bag with him.
It was a
Really?
chest.
Where? I'm looking at him!
That was nice. That was nicely done.
When are you going to reopen the bank?
Inspector Kennard won't let me inside. So even if I could afford to reopen it, I'm not allowed.
Fine,
Let's talk about something else.
we will stop talking about that.
I hear my parole officer calling. See you later.
All right, I am out of here. And where we need to go is, what the hell? I want to go to, yes, the Palace of Prostheses. Once again, prostheses. Just go inside. Let's try to figure out what the hell's going on around here. I don't think there's anything that I want to get out of here. Let's talk to the guy with 2 eye patches.
Welcome to the Palace of Prostheses, home of the no detection, no infection, no rejection 30-day guarantee.
You're the new Stan, aren't you?
You smell new. Who are you?
It's me, your Uncle Freddy.
No, you're not.
What do you mean? Don't you recognize me?
No, Uncle Freddy smells more like lemon bean curd.
Okay, you got me. My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Who are you?
Dave. Around here they call me Dead-Eye Dave.
'Cause you ain't
I'm
got
the
no eyes.
Tri-Island area's foremost expert in anatomical approximation.
Fair enough. How's it going?
So, how's the prosthetics business?
It's been better.
Let me guess. An Australian land developer is using strong-arm tactics to try and buy up your business.
What? Where'd you get a weird idea like that?
Well, I just figured...
Well, you figured wrong. Australia, what kind of a name is that anyway?
Never mind. So what is wrong with your business?
My monkey left me.
Not the monkey.
And you're so despondent over your loss that you can't focus on your work, right?
Despondent? Over Pongo? Don't be silly.
Then why was he so important?
Because Pongo handled all my paperwork and deliveries. He was the only one who understood my back office's automated filomatic filing system. Without him, I have no idea which orders go with which customers.
That is
It's
a problem.
really upsetting my regular clientele.
I bet.
That's terrible.
Have you heard from him?
Have you heard from your filing monkey since he disappeared?
What's he gonna do? Send me a postcard?
Are you blind? Really? Let's ask the guy with 2 eye patches if he's blind.
Not to be insensitive, but are you blind?
Do I look blind?
I don't know. The twin eye patches could be some sort of hip new pirate fashion statement.
Of course I'm blind, you lilac-scented party waste!
Sorry.
Don't give it a second thought. My other senses more than compensate for my lack of sight. For example, I usually can identify my customers by their distinctive individual odors.
You recognize people by their smell.
You can recognize people by their smell?
Usually no problem. Today though my nose is stuffed up because I got a bit of a cold. So I can only recognize amplified odors, like the lilac aftershave you generously applied to your face. Fortunately, my hearing's still sharper than a barge full of bunnies.
What? Barge full of bunnies? Why are we bringing bunnies into this?
So how sharp is your hearing anyway, Baldy?
Sharp enough, Pinky.
Did he say pinky? I'm looking for the pirate. No, I'm not looking for a differently abled pirate friend gift. No, we're looking for the pirate thief with no nose.
I'm looking for a no-nosed pirate thief.
Well, we certainly get a lot of those around here.
Thieves?
No, no-nosed pirates.
Really?
Oh my, yes. You'd be amazed how often pirates lose their honkers.
Really?
Does this pirate thief of yours have a name?
I don't.
Not that I know of.
Oh,
Pegnose
that's too bad. Of course, even if I knew the pirate's name, it probably wouldn't matter. Without Pongo, I wouldn't be able to retrieve your pirate's file.
All right. Well, I guess I'll
later.
see you
That
later.
makes one of us.
That is funny. All right, let's look at the file retrieval system controls. There's that one that I can spin. We got bunny, tree, pumpkin, and monkey. And banana. And that's all the way around. Press the button. Triple bunny. Why does triple bunny get me? Do I get the jackpot for this? What is that?
It's some sort of document. The name on it says, Adeline A. Apricot. It has all sorts of useless information, such as prosthetic prescriptions, address, phone number, allergies.
Well, that explains some things a little bit. They kind of give you the chance to fiddle around with it so you can figure out the system, but there shouldn't be too much of a need. I'll go over it when it's a little bit more relevant, as in when we actually need to use it. But for now, I think we are done here. Is there anything more over there? There is not. So let's just get out of the area, and we will head to... Actually, let's head to the mansion first. We will head to the foreboding mansion. Now here, all I really want to do is get a little closer and pick the flower. No, that is not the button. That is not the button. There we go. It's... I've never hit that button in my life, but when you make me hit page up and page down, it's right close to the pause button, isn't it? All right, we will pick the flower. And we will put that away for now. Actually, I do want to use the flower here. And I want to use it with the homemade
There.
perfume.
That should make my concoction smell better.
Just a little bit better for the time being. I don't need that symbol anymore. This is the creepy mansion. I should be able to go in here. Shouldn't be.
Hey! Who are you? And what are you doing in my house?
It's the Australian. That is a giant-ass platypus that you have in front of you. I don't think platypuses get that big. Is it platypuses? Platypi? I don't know. Yes.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, the love machine of Melee Island.
Don't make me laugh. You're
That
just
wasn't-
another maggoty pirate.
How'd you
My
know?
name is Ozzy. Ozzy Mandrill.
That name sounds familiar.
The forgotten member of a famous country western singing clan? Over-the-top heavy metal performer who bites the head off of monkeys. That's a different Australian Aussie. The master of the pan flute. That's Yanni. Wow, this is really stretching my thoughts here. He is.
Weren't you the one who was supposed to bring balance to the Force?
Don't play the gink with me, Threepwood.
Who's playing?
Well then, allow me to illuminate the dingy corners of your mind. Ozzy Mandrill is a businessman, a capitalist, a real estate developer. I'm also the future king of the Caribbean.
Hey, you're the guy who's trying to buy out the scum bar.
The scum bar? That's just the tip of the aardvark. I'm
there's
gonna
Australia.
buy the whole Caribbean.
What? All the land in the Caribbean.
Why are you buying up all the land in the Caribbean?
Because I'm a man with a vision.
You too? What are yours like?
I see a Caribbean freed from the chaotic plundering of grog-swilling pirates. A Caribbean made safe for the orderly consumerism of family-oriented themed restaurants and resorts.
Just
A
weird.
Caribbean scrubbed clean of filth. A Caribbean you'd be proud to take home to your mother.
Gee, mine are mostly about ice cream.
Mine too, actually. Where do all my pirate friends fit into this?
And how do all my pirate friends fit into your capitalist utopia?
Ah, they'll be retrained.
Retrained?
Yes, the service-based economies of tomorrow's Caribbean will need legions of waiters, janitors, maids, and dishwashers.
What about the ones that don't want that?
But what about pirates who don't want to be waiters, janitors, and dishwashers?
What makes you think they'll have a choice?
What about the support industries?
And how do the dozens of pirate support industries fit into your scheme?
They'll be torn down, of course. No more will these islands be cursed with a blight of run-down watering holes, murky voodoo shops, and disease-ridden houses of ill repute.
I love those
Instead,
houses.
our streets will be decorated with classy art houses, whimsical theme restaurants, and upscale knick-knack shops.
The horror of it all. What about the stores that won't sell out?
But what about the stores that won't sell out?
Ah, they always sell out, eventually.
Why don't you just do this with Australia? And get rid of everything that's trying to kill me in Australia. Won't somebody please think of the children?
But what about the children?
What about them?
I don't know. Just thought I'd ask.
Yeah, I don't see any children most of the time. I'm tired of discussing this.
I'm tired of discussing your warped dreams.
And I'm tired of discussing them.
Fair enough. What's your beef with pirates in the first place?
What's your beef with pirates?
Well, for one thing, pirates smell.
That they do.
The only thing that smells worse than a pirate is two pirates. It's enough to make a man park a tiger on the rug.
Yeah, right.
You kind of have... I don't know what the animal on the left is, and that's kind of starting to bother me. What's with all the dead animals, though? And I love that you gave your kangaroo boxing gloves.
What's with all the dead animals?
I like having them around. They remind me of where I came from.
You don't
Burbank?
say.
Australia, you ninny.
Oh,
Burbank. That's pretty close to Hollywood if you guys don't know. I don't know. It's local, so I don't know how much of this is common knowledge. Is there anything else you hate about pirates?
is there anything else you hate about pirates?
Not much.
Oh?
Other than the fact that they're an uncouth subculture of illiterate yobbos who make it impossible for a hard-working businessman to earn an honest quid without worrying about being sacked and or pillaged. Not much, really.
Ah,
Well, I know what a quid is. Did he say yabos? I have no idea. I assume it's something bad. My navigator tells me you're pretty good with an insult. Yes, my trusty navigator.
my navigator tells me that you're pretty good with an insult.
Pretty good. Listen, Kitty Wink, I'll have you know that my insults have finished off over 500 hostile takeovers. There isn't a man alive or dead who can withstand the might of my withering barbs.
I bet I can beat you.
Ah, really? And what stakes do you propose?
Uh-oh, this probably isn't good. If I win, you have to do the chicken dance in the middle of town. I don't want to fight him now, though.
Second thought, I don't want to fight you now.
I'm pretty sure I'll
Maybe you're
lose.
not as stupid as you look.
And losing is probably not a good thing. Insult sword fighting. We will do that eventually.
Well, I'll be seeing you later.
Not too soon, I hope.
So let's get the hell out of here. What is this? What is this? That's a dingo? That is a giant dingo, and it doesn't even look like a dingo to me. Dingo is kind of coyote-ish from what I've seen. Oh my god, there's koalas! No, not the koala. And then, oh, there's the wombat. Wombat is like a rodent type thing, like a giant squirrel. And what are these? You're not gonna let me look. Fine, I'll just get out of here. There is the scary looking bird, there's the fountain. We will deal with a lot of that later, but for now, we just need to head up to the swamp. And we could look at the raft, but I think, is it the puddle? It might just be the puddle. We need to use the homemade perfume with the puddle.
I've always wanted swamp-scented perfume.
Swamp scented perfume. Lovely. Now we can go back here, and we need to go back to the bait shop. How you're supposed to figure out this is the particular smell you're looking for, I guess, is pure. No, I didn't want to go into the Hall of Justice. Damn it. I just wanted to go around the fountain. No, I didn't want to go in here. How are you supposed to figure out this is the particular smell you want? I've never really been entirely sure, but we need to go into the bait shop, and we need to finish this off. I remember that he did smell like...
eh?
Can't resist the smell of fresh bait.
It's
huh?
not.
If that's fresh, I don't want to know what old bait smells
I was
like.
about to say it's not so fresh. Okay, so we can go into our inventory and use our homemade perfume with the free bait. Did I do
I've
it?
already got some of that.
Did I do that right? And then did I don't think I did that right. Okay, let's do it in the menu here because I'm not entirely sure. You combine the homemade perfume with the
I've already
bait.
got some of that.
Is that going to do it for me? Please tell me I didn't screw this up. It's entirely possible that I did, though. All right, use some of the homemade perfume with bait.
I've already got some of that.
All right, I'm going to assume that I did it. I'm going to assume that I did it right, but I'm not entirely sure at all. What we need to do now is bring this perfume over to the prosthesis place because this is the smell of Pegnose Pete. Hopefully. It is amplified enough so that he should be able to smell it, I think. I think we got the... Wait. Maybe I need to do it the other way. Use the bait with the homemade perfume.
I've already got some of that.
Yeah, okay, it's already in there. It is already in there as far as I can tell. So into the Palace of Prostheses we go. I hope that I've done that right. I need it to smell like fish, damn it. Okay, so use the homemade perfume on Deadeye Dave.
Whew, that's an all too familiar smell.
Did it
Guess
right.
I can't complain though, since Pagliacci v. Esterhaus is my best customer.
Pagliacci v. Esterhaus.
The man regularly buys prosthetic noses from me.
Really? He's my, really good friend. Yeah. I lost track of him and, missed him so much that I made a little odor potion to remind me of him.
That's gross.
Okay, too much information.
Yeah, that's way too much.
I have a strict rule of don't ask, don't smell.
Well, anyways, if you know where I can find my, friend, that'd be very helpful.
Oh, yeah, sure. He lives out past the Mists of Time Marsh. You can't get through there, though, without the directions he gave me. And it's filed away someplace in my file-o-matic system.
Well, let's go get that file.
I can't. Pongo, my filing monkey, ran away a while back. He was the only one who knew how to run the file-o-matic. As a result, I have no idea how to retrieve the map. But if you can figure it out, feel free. The controls are right here.
Very nice. So, let's go ahead and put that away, and we will figure out the controls here. Now, as he said, the controls are right here. These are the pictures that you want to go with. So, for the sake of posterity, let's go over it. Rabbit means A through D. That is not what I want. The tree is E through H, also not what I want. Pumpkin is I through M, still not what I want. The monkey is what I want here. N through S for P. I already forgot the guy's name, but I just remembered the initials. It was PVE. So we will actually get the last one here. After the monkey, it is the banana. Banana is T through Z. So P, V, E. There we go. That should work perfectly. Pagliacci v. Pagliacci? Isn't that the name of a clown? No, that's... I think it is the name of the clown in the opera.
There are directions to Pegnose Pete's house. Weird. Looks more like a train schedule to me.
So we have Pagliacci v. Esterhaus. Acme Prosthetic Proboscis Model TK421. Mists Time Marsh. He's got some kind of crazy directions on there, but I think we will figure that out some other time. That is going to do it for if I could go out the door, that would probably be appreciated. I needed to put the map away first before I could walk out the door. That is going to do it for these parts of Let's Play Escape from Monkey Island. I have been Molly Scuba. I've been joined, as always, by the very smelly Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate. Hope you guys have enjoyed these parts. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.